Hello, good morning. Happy Sunday. I'm going to preach today. A little small preaching. Very small. I don't really like to preaching like that, you feel me? Because, I don't know, my preaching be cursing. And if I was to be considered like preaching or you know what I mean, stuff like that, like I curse. Because I don't want to put on that persona that the world puts on. The world puts on this persona that because you don't curse and because you have your hair nice and you have a nice suit and that you're some sort of good person, and that's a lie, obviously, because now we've all found out that the church is all a part of this whole gang stalking targeted individual program. So Jesus spoke about the outside being clean and the inside is like a fucking esophagus, it's dead inside, and that's what I'm experiencing with the world. And I wanted to talk about the way that the world kind of like treats targeted individuals. There was a young man. I am so fucking sorry. The guy follows me. I'm sorry. And he was like, I was watching his stuff because I watch a lot of targeted individuals. I find it to be very entertaining because I'm not just watching some fucking, tailor-made YouTube bullshit cookie cutter fucking content. Like, this is real shit. People are stalking us. People are hunting us down, and it's fucking weird, And I watched the guy's video, and the guy was kind of like really upset, because he went on a dating app, and like everybody that he kind of like talked to, they were like putting him down. And here is the situation. When you are a targeted individual, it's not a good idea to go on these dating apps. Something that I'd never said. One, in the very beginning of my gang stalking, I was on dating apps. I was like on every dating app because I was like, I need to find the one. And these people think they're God. They try to pair you up, but they always pair up the negative and the positive. You understand? We are the positive. We are the light. So they try to, it's like a battery. That's why I know the way that the energy works, because the way they pair us is like a battery, They pair the negative and the positive together because for some reason our lives gives them some sort of energy. And I kind of like just put two and two together because black and white is the energy for yin and yang, and red and blue is also the same kind of energy. And that's the color cards that they always choose to use coincidentally. That's the same color as ground wires, by the way. You only get black and white or red and blue. That's the colors of the ground wires. Okay? Energy. So I was on these dating apps, and like they would send to me who they felt like I should have. But this time the guys were very, a lot of them were attractive guys. They had businesses, they had money, shit. They even have big fucking dicks. Not that big dicks is a, is a big thing for me, but I'm just saying, extra plumbing. But the thing was, something wasn't right with these guys, like when you've been on your journey with God and you kind of like know him very well, he gave me like a certain criteria. And like I said, I have jungle fever. I'm into interracial dating. Like there's something that cannot be taken out of me. Like Samson was interracial dating himself. Like Samson was black. I don't know if anybody know that, because the Bible gave his description. He was a black guy with dreads. Samson liked white women. The Palestinian women were white, and not only were they white, but they were pagan. And he was told specifically not to marry them. There's a lot of white Jewish women out there, or at least like a brown, nice, fair-skinned woman, but he didn't want that. He wanted a white girl. And it did not go well for him. Every time he married a Palestinian woman, it was always a fucking problem for him. The first one got burnt to death, and the second one betrayed him. Because the thing was, the Palestinian women, that's what they all had in common. They were always willing to do whatever it took just so they could save their own ass. Okay. So here I am. I just like the opposite race. I mean, I don't know why. I've been like this since I was a little girl. I just always found it that's what I kind of liked. It's like a person who, I don't know. Everybody likes what they like, You just like it. And I was definitely getting, those kind of guys. I mean, they sent me some handsome ass freaking dudes, but something was wrong with them, and I never like took the bait, because that's what it is, it's bait, you know. They tried to tell you what your worth and your value is, you know. They purposely, and most of the guys happen to be contractors. Some of them were like very rich and stuff like that, but I just something about them. Like some had very big, beautiful smile and the most beautiful blue eyes. And most of them was handsome, whole package. But something, very much something was not fucking right. I couldn't put my finger on it, but my spirit just was like, this is not the one. So I believe. Because in the beginning I had a criteria of what the one looked like. God gave me his exact everything. Description. So every time I met a guy, I might go on a date and eat the food for free, because bitch, why not? But I never like took it like, you know, further, and I think I slept with like 2 guys out of the whole time. I slept with 2 guys, and now it's been next month will make it 1 year that I've been celibate, because like I'm not gonna be every no fucking game stalker. You gotta be fucked up. But when the gang stalking got so bad, I had to just stop dating, because what they would do is they were like, the women are losers. I just want to let you know that these bitches is fucking losers, and they ain't even worth your time, they ain't even worth your effort, they ain't even worth your energy, your attention, your stuff. These bitches will do anything. These bitches is Delilah's and motherfucking first wives of the motherfucker. They'll do anything to say they own that. These bitches have no loyalty. Ain't no depth before dishonor. These bitches ain't got no fucking honor. Period. And the women, like, they were going so far in this game stalking. Like, I used to get my lashes done again, but I'm gonna do it myself. And I'm gonna do my hair in, because I don't like this kind of hair. This hair is nice for a struggle or whatever, but once I finish like upgrading my R&B, I'm gonna change my hairstyle to a nice sew-in. And I'm gonna do my lashes again, but I'm gonna do it myself. I'm gonna do everything myself. Because like I said, when you are targeted, you learn to do everything yourself, because they purposely fuck your shit up. But look at the things that they attacked. You know? They attacked things on the outside. Like, I don't need to be beautiful on the outside. Like, my hair is like fucked up right now, you know? And I don't even have a beauty regimen like that. I usually like put cream on my face and stuff like that, you know? And you know, I'm fucking homeless. I haven't even taken a shower yet. I haven't even brushed my teeth, you know? And yet somehow this glow is on me, you know? Look at this goddamn glow, bitch, you know? And I look fucking awesome, you know? It's because of the grace of God being on me. But these hoes literally they always try to attack my beauty. You have to always kind of like look at what they're attacking. Every single time. Even when they put me with men, the men would have to make a point to try to put down the way I look or the way that I am, in order to kind of like make me second guess myself that, you know what, I'm the only guy that you'll ever get, so bitch, you might as well stay with me and accept the treatment that I give you. I used to get my lashes done at a salon. It cost me like $22, and I would tip $5. So it's $27, close to $30 just to get some fucking lash extensions. And you know what they did? Because they're gang stalkers and the gang stalking network is long. They had the lash lady fuck up my lashes every fucking time, and to be rude to me. That money was not free. That's why I don't trust these people. That's another thing. These gang stalkers, that's why I was saying we need to start leaving reviews for them. Because that lady salon, I'm going to leave a bad review for her. Like, now that I just remembered. You know what I'm saying? This guy was saying that he went to a fucking taco place and he ordered everything on there, guacamole, lettuce, all that type of shit. And the people purposely just gave him meat only. Who do you think you're destroying? I paid my hard-earned money. You think I'm going back to your fucking shit? No. Your tacos ain't from goddamn heaven, bitch. They ain't made out the goddamn hands of God with heavily fucking cow. Bitch, these regular schmegular ass tacos with motherfucking bird flu chicken and goddamn probably swine flu fucking pork. Bitch, ain't nobody got time for that. Bitch, them tacos ain't free. This ain't charity, bitch. Somebody had to pay. These motherfuckers don't give a fuck about. That's what I'm saying. Integrity and honor, they don't give a shit about that. You know what I mean? The government paying me, but what they don't know, the government don't give a shit about none of this. They just doing what they gotta do, and really, your business finna fail. Because that's a part of the plan. You feel me? But this motherfucking lady, I was getting my lashes done, and they had the lash tech fuck my shit up on purpose. So I stopped going to her. I tried to get like a bob, and the fucking stupid bitch tried to like burn me with the flat iron. I said, bitch, you can stop right here. Let me give you your money. I usually tip. I'm a big tipper because I understand that you're performing a service. Bitch, I did not get this bitch. I paid her little money, but you know, that's it. But I don't need to even leave that whole no bad review because that bitch was on motherfucking offer up advertising. Bitch, obviously you ain't doing that well. And I know that hoe ain't doing well no more, fat bitch. But, you know, the thing is that they were always attacking my beauty. Always attacking that thing. Even to the point that years ago, when I first got to Palm Beach, I was gang stalked by a manager. And she was such a nice manager. I really liked her. And I wanted her to be the manager. So when the original manager got fired, I manifested for her to be the manager because she seemed so nice. And when she became the manager, she was a stupid bitch. And she was very mean to me on purpose. And one day, like, she tried to, like, fire me. And guess what? She could have said, well, bitch, who the fuck you think you is? Ho, you be coming late sometime, bitch. Your work ain't even that good. She came for my beauty. You gotta look at what they coming for. She said, who the hell you think you are? You think you all that, huh? Like, bitch, I never said I am all that. But since we're on the subject, bitch, I am that fucking bitch. And a bag of motherfucking chips and a soda on the side, bitch. What's up? You know what I'm saying? So, they always attack your beauty. Why is you attacking my beauty, bitch? Obviously, because your motherfucking man be looking at a bitch. And these niggas out here be looking at a bitch, too. And then they be trying to, like, lately, like I said, I'm into interracial dating. I can't help what I like. And they've been kind of like, you know, always having these weird black guys kind of like come up to me. Like, bro, it don't matter who it is. It could be goddamn motherfucking Denzel. The answer will still be no because, bitch, you know, it's one thing when you don't know your identity. But when you know who you are, no one can tell you what you like and what you don't like. Bitch, I don't like it. But thanks anyway, you know? But Jesus said the buyer's gonna say, oh, it's worthless. It's worthless. It's not even good. But when you give it to them for the bargain, they gonna walk away and be bragging to their friends. Oh man, I got this shit 50% off, bitch, 35% off, bitch. You won't believe it. These people know what you are. They know what I am. They know what we are. They know we're the fucking diamonds. These people are pieces of shit. They're nothing in society. They're the lowest of the low. But in order for us, they try to, you know, they call us the undesirables. If we left this planet, the planet would cease to exist, bitch. You hear me? Because there would literally be no more light. Literally. They need our energy. Not wants. They need. It's a very necessary. It's a very big necessity. They need our energy. We don't need them. They're assholes. And the world would be a better place without them. Trust me, it would. If they died today, no one would care. No one would care. You know? They need our energy. That's why whenever they pair us with a person, they always do the, like, they do it like the ground wire for electrical, the negative and the positive charge. They got a fucking narcissistic asshole who's gonna fucking physically and mentally abuse the fucking shit out of you and cheat on you and treat you like a piece of fucking shit and devalue you. Then they got you, the empath, the Christian, the light being who's always positive, somehow have been through so much shit, but yet you're still going, you're still smiling, and you're still standing, and you're ready for more. You know, they gotta pair you with some piece of shit because you know what? Two positive motherfuckers. Only God knows what would happen. You know, we gotta pair them with one of ours because we can't have, you know, the twin flames meeting. I noticed that. Literally, that's why I always, you know, like I said, I have the option, but I always choose no. It's a whole flex to me, you know, to have that option to you know, you can have any guy that you want, but you choose to say fuck you, bitches. You're not gonna be out here telling me what I'm worth, bitch. I'm worth what I'm worth, and I want what I want, and I'm gonna get what I want to get. And if I don't get what I want, then bitch, keep everything. Bitch, I'd rather not. Okay? Bitch, been 1 year, ho. 1 year. You hear me? This coochie got cobwebs. Yeah, I gotta dust the cobwebs off eventually, you know? Spray a little WD-40 on this bitch. You know, I'm not having sex like at all, and I'm not talking to any guys at all either. Like I mean, I hear from the targeted individuals, like, yeah, it definitely does get lonely, but trust me, loneliness is better than it's better to just be by yourself and have your peace than to be with somebody who's literally sent by the actual fucking devil to tear you down. The Bible says that the devil comes to lie, kill, steal, and destroy. What did these gang stalkers come to do? They didn't come to have a picnic. They came to lie, steal, kill, and destroy too. You understand? You are not doing yourself a favor by dating one of these people. Even, you know, entertaining them with your company in a date. You're doing yourself a disservice. You know? It's not worth it. It's not worth your time. It's not worth your energy. It's better to wait, because fate is a very funny thing. What God has for you, it always will end up in your lap. What's for you will always be for you. You don't have to look. That's why I stopped looking, because, you know, when you look, well, they say you're looking for love in all the wrong places. You're going to be looking for love in all the wrong places. You want some shit that's real, you let God send it to you. Because God, trust me, God got whoever's coming to you. If there is somebody, they're going to find their way to you. Or you're going to find them. Hell, you might find them on YouTube. Hell, my Boaz might be watching me. How you doing, Woo? I'm just kidding. But you never really know. You know, you shouldn't be like really looking, because when you look and you're in a rush, you're going to find a piece of trash. Versus if you just took your time waiting. There's a saying, it says, good things come to those who wait. You wait on God. If you take the first thing, you're going to get yourself a gang stalker. And trust me, a gang stalker ain't worth a goddamn. Not a fucking goddamn. At all. They're literally worth nothing. They're just empty shells walking around. They have no souls. The government controls them. They're just robots. And in a world full of robots, you are an actual being. A free person and a slave can't mix. Because you're a free thinker. When you see something wrong, you're going to speak up. But you're with a slave. And the slave will always have that slave mentality. Oh, don't say nothing. Hush up. Master gonna get us. Oh, be good. You making trouble for us. You know, you can't be with a motherfucker like that. You know, you're a free thinker. You need a motherfucker that thinks more free than you, or is a more expanded mind than you, you know, or on the same level as you. But when you get somebody below you, it will never work. Trust me, I know. I've done it twice, and the one thing that I like, you know what I mean, I could say is that I never felt free. I've been single for 1 year. I've been celibate for 1 year. I've been gay stalked for 1 year. You know, that's what they did to me. The last time, like I said, I was in a pretty bad, fucked up situation, and I was desperate. You know, the one thing that I did not want is to be homeless. That's the one thing that I didn't want. Cause fuck, you know, I'm living my fucking truck. You know, it's very uncomfortable. You know, I just got my little upgrade. Now I gotta try to, you know, work my fucking ass off just so I can, you know, be able to have that bitch up and running. But they take advantage of your desperation, because when you're desperate, you're gonna take the first fucking thing that you see. You know, fuck, this guy has everything, so let me go ahead and grab him. Or, you know, fuck, I'm desperate, I'm lonely. This girl's beautiful. She got a big ass. She got nice titties. She got a beautiful smile. You know, she looks like she has a job. Let me take her. But at the same time, you know, this fucking bitch is a goddamn man-eater. And she's a whore. And she's gonna fuck all your goddamn friends. And fuck your goddamn daddy, your brother, your cousin, and shit. If your sister boss, she might fuck her ass. You understand what I'm saying? Like, it's not good. Because when you... Let me tell you something this crazy ass gang stalking asshole told me. Fucking bitch. I was in a store one day and I was very hungry. I just came from a fast. And I'm looking through the aisle. I'm just getting everything, bitch. Munchies, bitch. I ain't smoking no weed, but I got the munchies, you know? Even now. I've been fasting, and what I can't tell you how many days I'm on, but I'm telling you, it's more than 20 days. More than 25 days. still I'm okay. This fucking lady gang stalking. I'm shopping through the aisle, and she says you shouldn't be shopping for food when you're hungry. She just says that. She keeps walking. I'm like, yeah, whatever, loser bitch. But she's right. Why? Because you're desperate to eat something. So instead of getting something that's nutritional for your body, you just get in the first thing, you know? You just, based on what your mouth needs, but not what your body needs. It is the same thing for mates and just friends and company to entertain you, or just to keep you, you know, entertained. Even just to talk to. You know, you are desperate. You've been starved. You know, these people purposely make sure that you have no interaction with people. That's what they do. This targeted individual program. We're gonna isolate you. We're gonna make sure you can't talk to your family. We're gonna make sure you can't talk to friends. You can't have a relationship. You're starved. You're hungry. So when you go shopping for a partner, when you go shopping for a friend, when you go shopping for a companion, you're looking for what can fill your taste palate, but not what can give your body nutrients. Not what can feed your mind and your spirit and your soul. You're just looking for a big booty, big ass, big titties, you know, coochie, dick, you know, just something to satisfy your palate. But you're not looking for something that will give you any nutritional value. Not someone who will love you. Not someone who is a God-fearing person that will not do these things to you. You know, you're just looking for the first fucking thing that you can find. And that's out of desperation. If you're getting food out of desperation, you don't want to be looking for a partner. You don't want to be looking for a friend, for a companion, for nothing out of desperation. You know, fasting, this is why I encourage a lot of people to go on a fast. Fasting kind of like teaches you so much about life. You know? It really does. Like, you know, if you can abstain from eating food for so long, trust me, you really don't, like, that's what helped me. Like, when I was starting to fast, after a while, I was like, shit, if I could go how long without food, then I could go even longer without dick. Like, dick is not the most important thing in the world. Like, I just want to, like, you know, while we're in the neighborhood of the sex talk, about to get real nasty. While we're in the neighborhood of sex talk, you don't really need dick or pussy. There's sex toys out here, and there's your hand, man. You got a beautiful woman right in here, your right hand or your left hand. You know her name is Pamela. You got Pamela Anderson right here, bitch. You better fucking stroke it. It's better for you to jack your fucking dick than to put your fucking dick inside of some goddamn gang-stalking, demonic fucking whore. You understand? Those bitches will give you an STD, a spiritually transmitted fucking demon. Next thing you know, you feel weak. You feel like you losing your energy. You don't know why, because you done fuck these demonic whores. Stay away from these bitches. Not only is they gang stalking and pagans and narcissists, but them bitches come with demons. Stay away from them hoes. And you too, women, use that motherfucking hands. You got John Fingerson over here, okay? And let me tell you something about John. It don't matter what finger you use, bitch. Sometimes I use this finger, sometimes I use this finger. Let me tell you something, bitch. This bitch get the job done. And like I said, I'm a bitch that when I talk about motherfucking God and the Bible and I preach, I'm on some real shit. These pastors cookie cutter your shit to what will make you put money in offering back. Fuck it. Ain't no offering bucket over here, bitch. Just some real shit. And I cuss. When you fuck these men, especially these gang stalking ass narcissistic men, after the sex you end up not as satisfied, you know? You was horny. You was looking for something. And the nigga comes over, he fucks you for a few seconds, he gets off and he gets on. That's a selfish lover. When you fuck a real ass partner that's really meant for you, you're not gonna end up feeling like, you know what, a waste of fucking time. You gotta pull the motherfucking vibrator on the side of the draw. Bitch, like, this nigga's gonna fuck your ass good. And even some gang stalkers will fuck you good too, but you know, it's just a fuck. Like, you know what's a good fuck, bitch? Like, sometimes it's different kinds of fuck. There's a, you know, we in a quickie kind of like day, and you just fucking fuck the shit out of me type shit, pulling my hair. Then there's that really good fucking, you know, that love making shit, you know, with foreplay. The bitch, you know what I mean? That's a motherfucking salad. That's a motherfucking meal. First there's the appetizer. There's a salad, there's the appetizer, there's the meal, then there's dessert with the drink on the side. That's a motherfucking impasse. That's a motherfucking twin flame, you know? You got some nice conversation. You might smoke a little weed. Might drink a little drink. Get the kissing. Get the kissing on your neck, bitch. Sucking on your titties and all that kind of shit. Sucking all over the body. Having sex is not no motherfucking 5 minutes. Some motherfuckers can't even last that long. But it's good. And it's not just regular good. It's, you know, it's engaging, you know. Like, bitch, looking into your motherfucking eyes while they give you them strokes, you know. You could have eye contact. That eye contact is motherfucking energy, bitch. I don't know why, but I just figured that out. It's when you're looking at the person and, you know, you're expressing your emotions, that's energy, you know? And you get to see their face that they're enjoying it. Because, you know, if they're going too hard, they can see it on your face that it's hurting. Okay, so let me let up. But if they're going just right or they're hitting the spot, okay, I'm going to keep doing that because obviously your face is telling me that I'm doing the right fucking thing, you know? And then there's kissing. And then there's kissing. Even the kissing is an exchange of energy. And your stomach feels this weird vibration. They call it butterflies. You feel butterflies with gang stalkers, but you don't want to feel the butterflies with the twin flame because they will fucking... It will make your stomach hurt so fucking bad. You probably, you know... I mean, I don't know. I've never felt it. I've never felt the twin flame. But I can imagine what it would feel like, you know? And you can feel the warmth of the person's body. You can feel the person's heart beating on top of yours. And, you know, it's just something that's indescribable when you have that twin flame that you're friendly with. And of course, it's about marriage, too. Why does God say wait till marriage? Because these motherfucking gang stalkers, they all about the sale, you know? When you go with a motherfucking car dealership, the car dealer is not going to take time and tell you to take your time buying a car. No, I need you to hurry up and buy this car right fucking now. Because once you leave that fucking car lot, that shit could break down on you. Bitch, you already got your check, and I don't give a fuck. I ain't going to help you. Same thing with these gang stalkers. All I need is for you to give me the dick, give me the pussy right fucking now. And, you know, once we're done having sex, I don't give a fuck what happens beyond that point. And I don't give a fuck if you get off or not. All that matters is I get mine. It's a very selfish, one-way street. The way that they think. You know? Versus waiting a year. I would recommend waiting a year because when you wait, you're not just waiting because God said to fucking wait, which I don't even think the Bible says that. Because all it says is, you know, sex is better between married couples. You're waiting because in that year, it's easy for a motherfucker to show their true colors. And you ain't married. When you're married to a motherfucker, you're in a contract. Bitch, you ever been in a contract with a fucking phone company? Or a motherfucking cable company? And then you don't like them and you want to leave, but bitch, you got a contract. And if you leave that contract, bitch, you got to pay like a couple $1,000. So now you're stuck. And that's what it is with marriage. Marriage is a contract. You understand? And, you know, you don't want to be out here just rushing to the first fucking thing. Because, bitch, you're going to be stuck in a fucking contract that you really don't want to be in. So that's why you got to wait a year. Because in that year, them motherfuckers going to show you. Let me tell you. They and many gang stalkers, after 2 months, tops, 5 months the most, they will show you their true colors. And once you see their true colors, you can run. And you hold out. Because the thing with the person that loves you, it don't matter what the fuck you say. Because I like you and I want you to like me, I will do whatever you say. Because I want you to feel comfortable with me. So if we have to not have sex, that's fine. I'm okay with that. I want you to get to know me, you know? I will never try to force you or coerce you into doing anything that you don't want to do. Like, I will do whatever it takes for you to feel comfortable and for you to trust me because I understand that you've been hurt or whatever happened. You know, it's understanding. That's the difference, you know? These gang stalkers, they're not like that. It's all about the sale. My fucking keeper or my handler told me I need to get this sale. So I need to get this pussy. I need to get you to go out with me. Hurry up. Every person you meet say, I'm waiting till marriage. If the motherfucker try to coerce you to sex, that's definitely a gang stalker and a narcissist, and that's not the one. But the one will wait. Now, some people could wait now. Some people just have erectile dysfunction, and they don't really like having sex anyway. Who knows? But something, one of their narcissistic traits will come out. People say nobody's perfect, but let me tell you something. I'm not a bad person. You know, why am I like me and you're like you? You know? If I'm a good person and I am an empath and I take other people's feelings into consideration, why do I have to be dealing with somebody of the opposite? I want somebody that's just like me or better. Like, I don't want any more fucking people like that, you know? And that's the thing with waiting, because when you make love or when you have sex, you're actually glorifying God, not this fucking weirdo God. Because these fucking gang stalkers at the top, the elite, they feel like they're God because they're the ones running this whole simulation. But you ain't God. You're a piece of shit. You be a goddamn haunted van. You assholes. But when you glorify the real God, Yahweh, Jehovah, and you fuck, you making love, and you're married. The marriage is just to weed out the bad. You know what I mean? You want to get married, first thing first, you can do that. But then you don't know who you marrying. You know what I mean? So it's better to just wait 1 year, and in that year, that motherfucker's gonna show their true colors. And then the one, you could tell the one, you know what I mean? They're just awesome. They're literally just like you, and they don't have no like moments where you just be like, man, I don't know. Sometimes I can't stand this person. Like, no, you always love that person. Like, you always want to be around them, and that's the thing. Like I said, it's an energy thing. They give to you what you give back. It's a circular energy. So you guys are always energizing each other, because that's the way that God designed it to be. But when you were the gang stalker, you always feel it's a, you know, this is you, this is them. And you are giving the energy, and it stops right there. And you're giving the energy, and it stops right there. Because all they are is leeches. They just suck the energy out of you. They just know how to fuck you and leave you. They just know how to come around you and make you feel terrible and fucking be narcissistic with you. And they just keep taking your energy and taking your time and taking your companionship and taking your sex and all this type of shit in your love, and they can never give it back because they cannot give back what they do. They are empty shells. They are robots. And robots do not feel emotions. Robots only follow commands. A robot is a computer, and the robot only does what you tell it to do. A robot cannot think on its own. These people don't know how to think on their own. They only do what they're told. They're honeypots. Go out there and fuck this nigga. Go out there and fuck this hoe. And do this, do that. And they do it. They cannot give what they don't have. They do not have the energy that you possess. They do not have the love and the affection and the empathy that you possess. So therefore they cannot give to you what they do not have. So you are here giving all of your love and energy and time, and they are here sucking it all up. It's not worth it. It's better for you to just wait it out, because fate, what's for you will always be for you. Always. When you go out there looking on motherfucking Tinder, they're gonna try to set you up with some crazy ass nigga. But you know, just go out. Go for a walk. Go to the movies. You know, go to a restaurant. There's other targeted individuals out there. They literally purposely keep us away from each other. And not all targeted individuals are meant, because some targeted individuals are willing to do anything to stop the fucking targeting. But there's some targeted individuals that are diehard targeted individuals that say fuck the fucking government, fuck the fucking man, fuck the fucking matrix in the system. And they're fucking God-fearing motherfucking people. And those are the ones that are good candidates. And there are not many of us out there. But because there are not many of us out there, it's worth to wait. Because you go out there, there's a trillion motherfucking gang stalking ass narcissists. Trillion. But we are the diamonds in the rough of society. And the diamond in the rough is hidden on the dirt, on the coal. So you gotta look. You gotta really look. And not only do you have to look, but you gotta sift. And when you're done sifting, you gotta wash. You gotta go through a purification process. So you gotta wait a year before you give some bitch some pussy and ass, just to, you know, sift them bitches out and do the purification process just to make sure that bitch you the fucking one. If I give you this motherfucking energetic fucking pussy in box, gotta make sure that you're worth my shit. Okay? Don't be out here rushing to look for nothing. Just chill. Just chill out. And what's meant for you is gonna find you. It's gonna find you. When you looking, you're gonna find bad shit, but it's gonna find you. And not some crazy game stalking actor. Like I said, you can easily sit the game stalker out. Just wait a year to get them in you. But when they find you, you're gonna feel something. And it's not gonna be based on the look. Yes, they will be handsome. And they will be your type. But it will be a feeling that you feel that you've never felt before. The feeling will be so strong that you feel like you have diarrhea. I know, because that's what energy feels like. When you're around new energy that you've never had or felt before, one of the symptoms and side effects is it gives you this really terrible stomach pain. It feels like diarrhea. That's why you have the bubble guts. Whenever you feel like something bad is going to happen, it's like a premonition energy coming over your body, and you have diarrhea, and you have like stomach hurting. Or whenever you feel like, like when you like somebody, when you meet somebody, you like them, you have butterflies in your stomach. Why does your stomach always hurt? Because for some reason your stomach is very sensitive to energies. That's something I've figured out. So when you meet that twin flame, like literally your stomach will hurt so fucking bad, and your heart, you feel like you can't even breathe, and your knees will buckle, And they said there is no such thing as love at first sight. There is a such thing as love at first sight, but that doesn't mean that you just jump into it, because you want to test it out. Because anything that's true, it can be tested, just like science. Science is true, but the way that the world runs science is not true. They say it's science, but when you try to test it out, they call you crazy, they call you all this type of shit, just like the government. They're saying that game stalking is not real, but there's literally proof. And if you bring them the proof, they're going to say you're crazy and all this type of shit, because they're obviously lying. And the only way they can get people to stop talking about it is to ridicule you and make fun of you, chastise you. Okay? But when you meet these motherfucking people, they don't mind going through a year of just talking and hanging out and maybe just, making out sometimes, and never physically being penetrated or having any penetration or anything like that, because they are okay with being tested, because they know, like, I'm the real one. I don't mind waiting it out. It's all good. I'm patient, because it's just, they have like that godly energy on them. You don't even have to convince them. You could just say, hey, I follow Jesus Christ and I'd like to wait until marriage. You don't have to say a year. You just say, I want to wait till marriage. And typically, it takes about a year for a guy or a woman to know, okay, this is the one. So usually guys propose after a year, and then, who knows how long it'll take for you to plan the wedding. And after that, you got yourself a nice honeymoon, But it's that within that time that you will know, you will see something pop out the woodwork that, okay, this person is obviously not the one. So that's why you definitely, pay attention and you look. But, the same thing that the Bible said, the motherfucking buyer says it's worthless, but they go away bragging to their friends about the bargain that they got, And that's what these game stalkers do. It's not good to date a game stalker. It's not good to talk to them. It's not good to have anything to do with these people, because they always do the same thing. They always try to put our energies down. Like, our energy is high. Like, literally, look at me. All the shit that is going on around me. And yet, I put on a smile every day. I always have positivity. These people can't do that. These people have even a fucking grain of salt of what I'm going through, and they will immediately kill themselves. Immediately. Guarantee it. But yet, you and I have the ability to endure, because the Bible says that. The Bible says endurance. It always speaks about endurance, to be able to have the ability to endure, because everybody ain't built like this. Bitches, these bitches is motherfucking Chrysler. Anybody know about, I don't know that much about cars, but let me tell you something. Chryslers don't last long. These bitches is motherfucking Chryslers out here. Motherfucking Dodge. Dodge Chryslers and shit. Dodge is trapping. But we're Ford. We're Toyota. You bitch, I be seeing 19 motherfucking 70-something Toyotas on the street till today. And them bitches be running. And I be seeing old ass Fords till today. And them bitches be running. Because the Ford is built tough and built to last. That's even their motto. Ford, built tough, built to last. That's how you and I are built. Don't be out here with no motherfucking Ford and a goddamn Toyota with a goddamn Dodge Chrysler. Because them bitches ain't built to last. That's why you don't see too many Dodge vehicles like that. You see Dodge vehicles, they be out here on the market for a little bit, but you don't see them keep coming out with the same shit. Because their cars, they have always had some fucking problems, and they never last too long. That's just the way it goes. Get yourself a Ford, get yourself a Toyota. Match that energy. And we will see something different, We've already seen what they tried to sell us in the movies. They sold us some lie. They sold us that, you're supposed to accept somebody cheating on you and somebody beating the shit out of you because it makes for good makeup sex. But the Bible says otherwise. The Bible says that the man should love the woman so much that he's willing to sacrifice his own life for her. And that the woman should respect the guy just like the church respected Jesus Christ. And that's the model that we have. And that your body is not your own body. That you gotta fucking make love and fuck. Because that's fucking glorifying God. And that's what you need to look for. And not even look. That's what you need to have as your criteria. You will meet a lot of people. You will see a lot of people. But don't just be trying to get the first thing on the first thing, driving out in the fucking street. Like I said, in order to prolong things, you got your finger, John Fingerson. You got your fucking hand, Pamela Anderson. The Bible definitely doesn't talk about masturbation. It actually says you shouldn't masturbate. But it's better to fucking masturbate than to be out here even giving a fucking gang sucker your time. Because it will always end up bad. Not sometimes, not every once in a while. But always end up bad. Because it's their intentions. They're children of Satan. Because Satan has children and God has children. And children of God and Satan can't mix. If that was a possibility, then the Bible would have said it. Hell is hot for a reason. And heaven got motherfucking cold ass HVAC AC for a reason. You understand? Hell is portrayed as like some black place of fire. And heaven is portrayed as this beautiful place of light with fucking streets of gold for a reason. There's a feminine and masculine energy. You understand? And you don't want to be with people like that. You want to be with the one that God said you should be in the Bible. Because the Bible never said nothing about no motherfucking narcissism. The Bible never said nothing about motherfucking being abused and being put down. It said that the motherfucking buyer will say it's worthless and it's no good, but they will go off and be bragging about the bargain that they got. Don't let these motherfuckers bargain march your ass, because you ain't no Goodwill of the world, bitch. We ain't Goodwill. We ain't motherfucking Salvation Army. We ain't even Costco, bitch. We goddamn Louis Vuitton. Okay? We the motherfucking best of the best. But the thing is that they have programmed us and made us try to second guess ourselves. Life is more than dick and pussy. These people are shallow. That's all they see. All they see is your face. All they see is your body. All they see is your money. Because they're shallow. That's all they can see is with their eyes. But when you have your third eye open, you can see beyond that. Because the Bible talks about seeing. But the Bible is not talking about seeing with your own two eyes, because everybody has eyes to see. But seeing with this, you can see the soul of the person. You can see their spirit. You can see that the person is, a person who has empathy, a person who cares, a person who loves God, a person who has integrity. That is something that the two eyes cannot see. And because of that reason, everybody keeps falling for the same kind of people. But because you have that, this is literally called discernment. This is called wisdom. When you have discernment and wisdom, you choose a partner based off those things, based off what the Bible says we're supposed to choose. Not based on this bitch having a big booty, a goddamn coochie, some long lashes, a big fucking lips. You know what I mean? Like, no, it's based on this. That is the criteria. So when you look for people, or when somebody finds you, make sure you have a checklist. Really look within you and see what you would like internally with someone. Now, I'm not trying to say go with nobody ugly, because God ain't gonna set you up with somebody ugly. That's something that they try to lie to. Oh, if you go with somebody ugly, maybe they'll treat you better. No, they're not. Because once you are with any person, it don't matter who you with. You could be with a goddamn rock. That rock is all of a sudden gonna be desirable. Any person who's a target individual, I don't gotta know your life, but let me tell you what's going on. Anytime you date somebody, all of a sudden everybody want them. They ex want them back. Their baby mama want them back. You be walking in public and bitches be staring at them, and you know what I mean? That's how it is. And it could be the ugliest fucking thing, because that's a targeted individual program. So don't be just going out with somebody because they're ugly. Like, literally consider the person's spirit and, well, you know, an overall being when it comes to finding that partner. Like I said, I know it's hard. I watch your videos. It fucking sucks, you know. Like I said, you're isolated, you're alone, but they're starving us. They're starving us because the first person that comes along, you're gonna take it because you're so hungry. Don't do it. I would encourage you to go on a fast. This fast will help you to learn to not go with the first fucking thing, you know. It will help you to kind of like have self-control, because that's what Jesus usually preached about. Fasting, because you can't live on the bread alone. You gotta live on the Word of God. It helps you to have self-control. Okay? So, be blessed. You guys have a safe Sunday. And I probably might be doing more videos later, who knows.